After months of silence, Israel has confirmed its involvement in the assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, an operation carried out months ago. This admission, though subtle, highlights Israel's more open approach to confronting Iran and its proxies in the region. Israel's defense minister, Israel Katz, framed the operation as part of a broader strategy to disrupt Iran's influence across the region. The killing of Haniyeh was not just a tactical move against Hamas, it was a direct challenge to Iran's support for militant groups and an effort to dismantle what Israel calls the axis of evil.
We defeated Hamas, won over Hezbollah. We blinded the defense systems in Iran and damaged the production systems, toppled the Assad regime in Syria, severely struck the axis of evil. And we will also strike hard the Houthi terrorist organization in Yemen, which remains the last one standing and firing at Israel. We will strike its strategic infrastructure and cut off the head of the leadership, just as we did to Haniyeh, Sinwar, and Nasrallah in Tehran, Gaza, and Lebanon. We will do in Hodeidah and Sana'a.
This confirmation of Israeli involvement comes at a time when tensions between Israel and Iran are at an all-time high. Iran, long a silent partner in regional conflicts through proxy groups, has been drawn into a direct confrontation with Israel, with Haniyeh's assassination marking a clear escalation. Israel's subsequent threats against Houthi leaders in Yemen have made clear the link between its regional strategy and the Iranian regime. The Houthis, a key ally of Iran, have increasingly become a target in Israel's broader campaign to disrupt Iranian-backed militias and protect its national security interests. The assassination did not go unnoticed in Tehran. Almost immediately after the attack, Iran's military operations escalated. Iran's backing of militia groups across the region grew more overt, with retaliatory missile strikes and heightened threats aimed at both Israel and the United States.
The U.S. plan for dominating nations is one of two plans, either creating a tyrannical individual government to compromise and negotiate to divide interests of the country among themselves, or if it cannot happen, disorder and chaos.
The war in the region has entered a more complex phase. Israel's targeted operations have now expanded beyond Gaza and Syria, with the direct involvement of Iranian-backed groups like the Houthis, Hezbollah, and others, adding further layers to the conflict. Iran's response highlights the new reality of this regional conflict. Direct engagements, not just proxy wars.
Of course, the Zionist regime, in its delusion, believes it is preparing itself through Syria to encircle and eradicate Hezbollah forces, but the one that will be eradicated is Israel.
As both sides dig in, the involvement of Iran has elevated the stakes. Israel's military campaign, while focused on eliminating militant leaders and infrastructure, now includes a growing confrontation with Iranian assets, as Tehran responds in kind through its proxies. The assassination of Haniyeh has fundamentally altered the regional balance. Israel's actions have forced Iran into a corner, but at the same time, they've sparked a cycle of retaliations. The Middle East is now poised on the edge of a larger, more unpredictable conflict, one that could reshape alliances and strategies in the years to come.